Good morning. Oh, stretch. Oh. Good morning to welcome back to Get Balanced 2020. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. Oh, stretching. We are going to talk about stretching today. We're talking about, this is Fitness Friday, and we're talking about how to put fitness or exercise back into our mind, body, and spirit balance for 2020. Actually, 2020 is going to continue on, but so we're talking about, we're going to be talking about, oh, by the way, this is our friend. Have you had your water? Were you on Wednesday about our Nutrition Wednesday? And this is our friend, Water. But anyway, so we are on Friday, we are talking about fitness. And on Monday, we talk about our mind, how putting it together with our body and our spirit, because we want to be in balance. A lot of the times, trainers will not talk about the mind, changing old habits and all that kind of stuff. So you want to tune in on Monday for that. And then Wednesdays is nutrition, how to get balanced and talk about food and how to put it in your body, when to put it in your body, and what to put in your body. But anyway, today is Fitness Friday. So we are going to talk about stretching, and we're going to talk about core strength. So get your notebook. We're only going to talk about 2 topics today, because they're sort of big topics, and you'll probably have to do a little research, or if you belong to a gym, you'll want to talk to the people there in how to use some of their ab machines. So, because that's where our core is. A lot of people don't understand what core is. And core, especially in our horse world, we talk about getting balanced, because we need to sit in our saddle and stay there, or the horse could have a lot of fun with us. But balance means getting that core strength, our stomach strength, to be strong, because that's what holds not only our back muscles all. When we have back issues, it's a lot to do with our core strength. And so then also too, it has to do with the functionality of everything in your core. So let me get this bottle out of the way. So anyway, so we're going to be talking about stretching. So one of the first things I want you to do with your core, well, actually, let's go to core first. So with your core, what you want to do is build these stomach muscles. So what you want to do, just on a daily, you're driving, you're sitting, you're working, whatever, concentrate on straightening your body up. And a lot of time we sit like this, or we're in the computer like this. So we want to make sure that our posture is good and strong. And let me tell you, when you haven't done it, it's like for you ladies, stick these little girls up, because that puts our shoulders back. And a lot of the times if we have larger, then we're like this because they're heavy. I know it sounds funny, but it's true. So the guys are lucky. So anyway, put your shoulders back and walk with confidence, like you're walking with confidence. This helps your back muscles, and you'll get like somebody sticking a knife in your back because it hurts so bad, but keep doing it, because after time that will go away. Also too, you want to bring in your stomach muscles. So bring them in and hold them there 15 seconds, 20 seconds, however, release. And then do it again. So even when you're sitting in the car, that's really important. And for you ladies, Kegels, down there, Kegels. Tightening up those muscles, releasing, tightening up those muscles, because that will help us not only with our core, but as we get older, we don't want to have those little dribble problems. So, but that's what you want to do. So the beginning thing is be mindful. Here we go back to the mind again. Be mindful in how you're walking and how you're standing. And sitting is really important. When I sit at work, because unfortunately I've got a sitting job right now, and it's sitting, I've got to be mindful to sit straight up. Sometimes the balls that you used to have instead of a chair are really good, because those will make you sit up straight, and there is no back. So sometimes those are really good, sometimes it's not good for your back, just depending on if you have any issues with your back. So so that's number 1. Standing, sitting in the proper thing. Now, I used to have a professional trainer, and she used to stick her thumb in the middle of my back whenever I started to hunch. And she literally did. She goes, "This is where I want you, like a sergeant." And I was like, oh, okay. So start with that. Okay, so secondly, our core activities, you'll want to build core strength. If you haven't heard the term planking before, it's an excellent core strength building. Some people do yoga. There's a lot of yoga exercises that they do for core strength. Really good. Not, and don't come at me if you're going to go against yoga or whatever. I'm just giving examples. Gym, anything to do with your ab workouts. Now, when you're going to do an ab workout, what you want to do is we're going to talk about sets and reps. Okay, now a rep is each time you do an exercise, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a set is a group. So if I say do one set of 8 reps, so what I'm saying is I want you to do 8, and or if I say 2 or 3 sets, I'm going to do 8. That's one set, and then I'm going to take a rest. I'm going to do 8 more, and then that's another set. 8 more. That's another set. So we did 3 sets. So if I say I want you to do 3 sets of 15 crunches, okay, so 3 sets, 15 crunches. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 15, boom, and then you're going to do 15 seconds in between each set, okay? And the reason why is you don't need that much time to rest in between. So just count to yourself and then go again. And it's going to burn, and it's going to really burn. So anytime that you do an ab workout, you'll want to do 3 sets with 15 seconds in between on anything. And you want to do 3 sets of 3 exercises. So for example, you're going to do 1 exercise, which might be straightforward crunches, and then you're going to do that 3 times with 15 seconds in between each time. Then you're going to go and do maybe the next, it depends on if you're in a gym and using machines, then you're just going to use that machine and you're going to do it 3 times. And then you go to another machine and do that 3 times. So 3 sets. Okay? I want you to get used to the terminology. So if you don't go to a gym and you don't have any machines, and I'm not in my gym clothes to show you, and if this is something you want me to do, just let me know, and I will do a video to do that. So what you're going to do is first set is straight up ab crunches, and then the next set you're going to do oblique, crossover, oblique. And you can look on Google or research what an oblique are our side muscles, our side stomach muscles. And you're going to do those 3 times with 15 in between. And then you're going to do a third one. Now we got our lower ab muscles, and that actually takes some real hard work, because a lot of people do this so incorrectly that they're not even working their ab muscles. But you want to work those lower ab muscles, so maybe lay on the floor with your legs up and lift, lift, lift. But you've got to concentrate. I mean, this is where the mind comes in. You have to concentrate, because you'll barely get your butt off the floor about this much. Because when you lift those legs up, you can use momentum, or you can use your actual ab muscles. If you are getting your legs way up there in the sky right away, you're using momentum. If you haven't been using your ab muscles and you put those legs up in the air, you concentrate, even touch your lower ab, just so that you can concentrate where your muscle's coming from. Then you just go ahead and lift, lift, lift. And that also helps female area down there. So basically, like 3 exercises, 3 separate exercises, 3 times, 15 seconds in between, and you will get a burn. You will get a burn. So that's work where your core and your stretching, we didn't get to that today, but stretching is really, really important. So just really quick on that, what you want to do is basically warm up, get some stretching in. You gotta get stretching in. We'll talk about that more the next time. But stretching, 5-minute warm up, stretch, cardio, workout. Now, if you're trying to build muscle, it might be opposite. You're gonna warm up, you're gonna stretch, you're gonna do weights, you're gonna do cardio, and then a cool down. So you wanna do those kind of things too. If you're just doing cardio, 5-minute warm up, then you're gonna do your cardio, 5-minute cool down. But if you're going to do all, but you do want to make sure that you cool down a little bit if you're doing cardio and then going to the weights, just give your heart a chance to recoup. But don't ever stop. Don't, I could keep going. But what you want to do is never, ever, ever stop after your cardio. Say you're done with your cardio, and all of a sudden somebody says, "Hey, Joe Smo, how you doing today?" And then you stop and you're not moving. No, don't do that. If you'll see runners on the streets, they'll be running and there's a stoplight and they're still moving, because if you stop moving, it gives your blood a chance to start to settle, and you can get a blood clot that way. So that's why they say cool down, cool down, cool down. You don't want to get a blood clot. So those are the things today. So recap, we're going to work on core, we're going to work on our stance, pull in our stomach, do some Kegels if you're a female, make sure wherever we are, we're sitting in the proper, and bring in our stomach muscles, concentrate on that. And then we're also going to do core activity as far as ab workout. Okay, so you're going to do 3 sets with you can do as many reps as you can stand, but you want to do 15 seconds in between each exercise. So if I'm going to do 15 reps, I'm going to do 15 seconds, 15 reps, rest 15 seconds, 15 reps, rest 15 seconds, then to the next exercise. All right? I'm sure this is a little confusing, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Whatever resonated with you today, take with that, understand it as much as you can. Google's a fantastic place to go and get some visuals for exercises, for anything for your core. You can also ask somebody in the gym. If you can't ask somebody in the gym, you need a new gym. You should be able to ask somebody how to work the machine. Find the ab machines, work the ab machines. If that's what you're comfortable with, just do that. So you have a wonderful day today, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Is Spiritual Saturday. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching my video.